How's it going, guys and gals? My name is Sergeant Beckett, and welcome back to another Sergeant Beckett Reacts video. And apologies about my hair. The cause is COVID-19. And before you start to get confused, by COVID-19 I mean the cause is COVID-19 because COVID-19 has caused many lockdowns, and therefore lockdowns have caused things to close like hairdressers, and therefore I'm not too keen on the lockdown home haircut, so I've had to forego it, and that's why my hair's a little bit like that. I mean, most of it. I mean, before it was like that, but now it's just most of it's flopped down. But yeah. Anyway. But on to the reaction video. On to the reaction video. And today's reaction video is kind of so it's more of it's a very topical one, because if you don't know already, and if you've watched my channel and seen the probably I think 9 cinematic videos I've done, however many Star Trek Online videos I've done, the EVE Online video I did, and so on and so forth, and that one cinematic video reaction video, but I've already also recorded another one which I want to be uploading soon. If you couldn't tell by all those, and if you didn't know already, I'm a massive space buff, and by that I mean, like, if you didn't know, that means I am a massive fan of space. To be honest, my love for space was fueled by Star Trek. So I first started watching Star Trek when I can't remember what age I was, but I was young. I started with Wrath of Khan. Didn't understand it much, but I loved it. I still have my young childish mind of oh, it looks cool, I like it. Cause I see all these Facebook posts of Star Trek fans going, oh, this written badly, that's written badly. I'm like, I don't give a shit. It looks cool. But anyway, sorry. I kept watching Star Trek stuff, and I eventually became a massive Trekkie. I did at one point have a massive like to and fro type thing where I'd one time be a massive Trekkie fan, one next time be a massive Doctor Who fan, next time be a massive James Bond fan, and so on and so forth. But I've now settled down, and I'm more in the more Trek kind of Trek fan. Well, I'm more of a Trek fan now. And as I've just said, Star Trek is what fueled my fascination for space, because, well, Star Trek's about exploration. I love Star Trek. I love the idea of it all, and I love the idea of space and the fact that there's stuff out there that we one day will adventure to. So it's sad to think. It's sad to know that I probably won't get the most out of the best bits, but I do hope that one day I can at least go up there. I hope. It's a very big hope of mine. But circling back round to the main video, so yeah, so as I'm a space buff, I follow loads of different, like, I follow NASA a lot, and on my Google News page on my phone, I get a lot of information about what NASA's doing and stuff, and so on and so forth, and SpaceX as well. But those of you who don't know, recently, NASA sent up and successfully landed the I'm gonna have to look at this here. The Perseverance. I thought it was like Preserver or something like that. They sent up and landed the Perseverance, the Mars Perseverance rover, which is basically, I think, another one of those rovers that just go around Mars taking pictures and taking scans and stuff. But although I set an alarm for it, I was busy, so I couldn't actually watch the live touchdown. But they re-uploaded they re-uploaded the images actually from the drone on Mars. And so, well, I want to see it, and I thought I'd react to it in this video. So, without any further ado,
we're starting the straighten up and fly right maneuver, where the spacecraft will jettison the entry balance masses in preparation for parachute deploy and to roll over to give the radar a better look at the ground.
Applicant indicates chute deployed.
The navigation has confirmed that the parachute has deployed, and we are seeing significant deceleration in the velocity. Our current velocity is 440 meters per second at an altitude of about 12 kilometers from the surface of Mars.
Heat shield set.
Perseverance is now slowed to subsonic speeds, and the heat shield has been separated. This allows both the radar and the cameras to get their first look at the surface. Current velocity is 145 meters per second at an altitude of about 9.5 kilometers above the surface.
It's just the fact that these are live images. Like this is actually a lot. Go on, 1 second. Sorry. It's just the really fascinating part is that this isn't like a pre-recorded thing. No, it's not a pre-recorded thing. It's not pre-recorded or anything. It's not like an edited digital creation. It is the actual Mars in actual space, literally as it was happening, and that's just, oh, I love it. Just the idea that if the stuff is within our reach.
Nav filter converge. Velocity solution 3.3 meters per second. Altitude 7.4 kilometers.
Now has radar lock on the ground. Current velocity is about 100 meters per second, 6.6 kilometers above the surface of Mars. Perseverance is continuing to descend on the parachute. We are coming up on the initialization of terrain relative navigation and subsequently the priming of the landing engines. Our current velocity is about 90 meters per second at an altitude of 4.2 kilometers.
LVS valid.
We have confirmation that the lander vision system has produced a valid solution and part of terrain relative navigation.
Priming. TBA is nominal.
We have priming of the landing engines.
Bit of clapping in the background there.
Back shell set.
Current velocity is 83 meters per second at about 2.6 kilometers from the surface of Mars. We have confirmation that the back shell has separated. We are currently performing the divert maneuver. Current velocity is about 75 meters per second at an altitude of about 1 kilometer off the surface of Mars.
Here in safety Bravo.
We have completed our terrain relative navigation. Current speed is about 30 meters per second, altitude of about 300 meters off the surface of Mars. We have started our constant velocity accordion, which means we are conducting the sky crane, about to conduct the sky crane maneuver.
Oh my god.
Sky crane maneuver has started, about 20 meters off the surface.
Oh my god.
We're getting signals from MRO. Tango Delta.
Touchdown confirmed. Perseverance safely on the surface of Mars, ready to begin seeking the signs of past life.
That was cool. Oh. Maybe a short video, but wow. Still pretty bloody good. So just Mars Perseverance rover. Let's just see what there is. Oh, okay. First, right, hold on. So this is cancel that. So I'm just gonna skip ahead to the bar. I'll skip ahead all the parts we've already, we've already seen. So okay, so then. Right, okay, here we go. Right, so is the successful clap, the clap of success.
Ready to begin seeking the signs of past life.
The mountains back there and the rocks and things, it's just, really is the surface of an alien world, and we just arrived. You can also see some more scouring there over on the right. The next image looks over towards the west. You can see the delta out there on the horizon, and again, more scouring from the rocket plumes. And then we take all of these images and we stitched them together into panoramas. And so that the next frame shows the full panorama from the nav cam stitched together. We're still working out the calibration and things, so this is approximate color, but it just gives you a feel for the vista here that we're our new environment that we're going to explore, and we're hoping everyone will join us in seeing these images.
I invite you now to, if you would like to close your eyes and just imagine yourself sitting on the surface of Mars and listening to the surroundings.
Alright guys, I'm gonna do this too. You guys at home, close your eyes, and let's listen to the sound of Mars. I imagine by the look of it, it would sound quite windy, but I could be wrong.
If I could have the first one, please.
Yep.
So that gentle whirl that happens in the background, that is a noise made by the rover. But yes, what you did hear 10 seconds in was an actual wind gust on the surface of Mars, picked up by the
like I said, windy.
microphone, and sent back to us here on Earth. The analysis indicates that was around a 5 meter per second type of wind gust. So we can sit here now and actually tell you that we have recorded sound from the surface of Mars. So we have a second one, which basically further reduces the noise of the rover, so you can just hear what the wind would sound like on Mars. And once again, I invite you to sit back and have a listen to what it would sound like to be on Mars.
Before I do that, sorry. Before I do that, just make the experience a bit make the experience more better. Oh, whoopsie! It ended. Well, that was amazing. Yeah, I was about to try and explain the image I had in my head, but that's never gonna happen because it's just. Let's just say I just can't explain it. But yeah, that was really cool. That was really cool. And yeah, I didn't get to see it live, but oh well, that doesn't matter. It was recorded so that everyone else could see it as well. And that is good. That's cool enough. So yeah. Let me know in the comments if you feel like space and how you felt about this. Because on that note, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, Sergeant Beckett. There's also a link in my link tree. No, there's also a link in the description to my link tree, which has a load of things on there which you can go check out and join, including a Star Trek fan audio adventure type thing, which if you want to take part in the server you're looking for on there is Sergeant Beckett Media Productions. Now go on there, you can have an audition, it should be fun. But thank you all again for watching. I shall see you all in the next video. Adios.